Right, good morning and welcome to another video. Now, if you think this didn't look like London, you'd be right, because I'm in Wigan this morning. Been here for the weekend to visit my grandma and my uncle and aunt, my cousins. For those of you who don't know, Wigan is a town in Lancashire, which is a county in the northwest of England, near Liverpool, Manchester. And today's ride is taking us to the west coast. Going to go towards Southport, I think it's called. The air is so much nicer here, so much less traffic. Now I'm riding with my uncle Jeff, because Jeff is training for an event in October, I believe it is, to raise money for a charity which helps combat AT, which is a degenerative disease found in children. So if you'd like to donate to that, the link will be in the description. Obviously there's no obligation to, but if you'd like to, the opportunity is there. Gotta say, it's so nice here. Like, the landscape is absolutely stunning. Just the farms everywhere. Be able to see it in the distance. It's just so nice. Now, I didn't mention this in the last video, but I have actually had a bike fit in the meantime. I've now got some different footbeds, which has like a little hump in between because they've got a very high arch, high instep sort of foot, if you like. Also, my saddle has gone up, so all of you saying, oh, your saddle's so low. You were right. And also my saddle's slightly pointing down, because when I have my weight in it, each end sort of perks up anyway, so it's virtually flat when I sit in it. Flat, just like the lands over here. In terms of other YouTubers, not too far from Preston, so quite near Cameron Jeffers. So we're about 29k into the ride. It does feel a little bit more seaside now, so must be sort of close to Southport. Totals around 63, 64k the ride, which means if we're halfway, it's an out and back loop, so we're pretty close to the coast. Now, this was unintentional, but I didn't pump up my tyres enough, so they're probably quite low, but it's fine because it's not going to pinch because they're tubeless, and the roads can be quite bumpy in spots, so it sort of absorbs the shock a lot better than it would if they were high pressure.
2 hours later.
Looks very Low Countries like over to the left and the right hand side. But this time around I'm filming 60 FPS, so it's going to look slightly different, but we'll see how it turns out in the end. This is what I used to do for the first couple of vlogs, but I stopped doing it. Anyhow, we finished the cafe stop. I've had a lovely hot chocolate and a lovely sausage butty, but now it's time to hit the hills and burn off those calories. Some of the roads here are really awful, but some are lovely. It's great.
She go there, going nowhere. Now it's sober, take it slower. Why'd you have to go say like that? Why'd you have to go use them words?
Today's also Sunday, which means it's the Euro 2021 final, and England playing Italy, for those of you who are living under a rock. And well, this is what you think about it. So coming towards the end of the ride, as you can see, it's going to be about 80k or 50 miles. As we come to the other side of this motorway bridge, going to turn right and then go up Tower Hill, I think it's called. So I'm going to try and get a half decent time. Alright, so that's Tower Hill done. Quite punchy, but yeah, managed to get over it just about. Thought it might have been a bit longer, but yeah, so we're down the other side. And it's about 10k to go, 6 miles I think. You alright there, Jeff? Right, almost home, just a few k to go. In Wigan now, 73k, that was a nice little downhill section. Footage probably looked decent. So welcome back to this part of the video where I talk about the stats. It's been a while since this has happened, but here we go. Let's get into it. It's actually really nice to have the opportunity to ride in a different part of England. Apart from London and Dorset, I haven't actually been anywhere else, so it was quite a nice experience, really. Every time I leave London, I do notice that the air is a lot fresher, which is sort of worrying, but nice. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers in 2021. So if you want to help me along that journey, please subscribe and hit the bell down below. The ride was 3 hours and 8 minutes, so a fairly steady pace for the 75 kilometers we did at 24.1 kilometers an hour. Thanks to the rolling roads of Lancashire, I managed to a maximum speed of 52 kilometers an hour, just cruising through these winding roads. It was lovely. And a maximum power of 907 watts, So it went for it on a bit, didn't I? That's averaged at just 128 watts and 185 normalised. Bit up and down, you could say. Literally no one cares about my average left power phase degrees. So yeah, this is what I got on the leaderboard on the Tower Hill. I think it was 3,000 out of 110,000, something along those lines. But there you can see there's the map. Quite a strange map for me to be looking at in relation to cycling. But yeah, as I said, it was great to ride in a different place. That was, of course, a lot of fun. Oh, before I forget, if you'd like to, the link to the charity that Jeff is raising money for is in the description. The goal is £1,000, and I think a large amount of that has already been completed. But anyways, thank you for watching this video, and I shall catch you in the next one.